I got the Nintendo Switch early. This stream, we did an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2, assuming it's still June 6th. I'm live right now at twitch.tv/Soleil Fenley. Feel free to drop by. All right, back to the video. You didn't hear anything. Shut up, chat. Yeah, no. And you thought that every time I do these streams that I don't make these cookies fresh just for you every single time. Hey chat, hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. I'm so excited about today. I have a cool thing. Obviously, hand cam. We're gonna be doing a Switch 2 unboxing. This is my actual Switch and it's filthy. But this is my actual Switch that I actually play. It has like grip and everything and it feels great. Then there's Sylveon down there, my favorite. It's the Tears of the Kingdom one, the actual like Tears of the Kingdom Joy-Cons are on my immediate console, but I just like using the grip. Makes it feel a lot better when I'm using it handheld. Firmly grasp it! When people are talking about the Switch 2, I just didn't really care that much. However, if people know me personally, I am an avid fan of Mario Kart. I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to hell. So when they talked about Mario Kart World, that's when I kind of caved and I got some things. This is really big. There's 2 packages. I'm not sure what the second one is. So we'll open that later. I'll figure out what that is. But getting this was hell. I tried my hardest to, on the day that the other retailers like Best Buy, Target, eventually GameStop was starting to sell the Switches before Nintendo officially did for pre-orders. I was up all night just waiting to get a pre-order. I wasn't expecting to get it. Obviously I did get one and I got one for launch day, which was crazy. But it started with me having to go, and I'll start unboxing this here. It started with me having to go from Target, because I always shop at Target. I'm just a Target bitch. I'm just a Target slut. But it started from me going to Target, realizing that they were already sold out, which sucked, but whatever. And then I was watching this person's live stream. I don't remember the guy's name, but I was watching their live stream and they were doing like they're helping people get their pre-orders and stuff. And so I was just watching it and I saw they were going on like Walmart. So I was like, okay, let me go to Walmart. And there was this huge queue and I couldn't tell if I can see it in there. And I'm so excited to open it. I went to the Walmart and they had like a huge queue. I couldn't get in. Eventually Walmart shadow banned me, so I couldn't go on there anymore. But eventually Best Buy, my love, I literally pay for a subscription for y'all. And so we are ready to play Mario Kart World today. I made sure to get the bundle, I guess you could say, for US copies. It's just a download. So I don't know what the point is to getting a bundle besides just like having the privilege for it and you just buy it ahead of time. I guess it's a little bit cheaper. Let's see here, what do we have? What do we have in here? We have the console, 2 Joy-Cons, no shit. An AC adapter, which is very small. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that. That number 4. That AC adapter is tiny. USB-C cable. We have a dock, which I'm excited to mess around with. You have the Joy-Con grip with 2 straps and then an HDMI cable, which is awesome because I was worried I wasn't gonna have an HDMI cable for this. I was supposed to, and this is the part that I'm gonna say bullshit about, I was supposed to get a lot more accessories with this. I was supposed to get a micro SD card. I was supposed to get the new controller. I was supposed to get a lot of things that I did not get. I have my Ghoulie Kit controller, which I believe is charged. Hopefully this will work later. I'll test it. So I was supposed to get a bunch of things, but apparently with pre-orders, they don't charge you until they're going to like actually ship it. When I bought the accessories, I also bought some upgrade kits. They're like the Switch 2 editions for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I believe both of those, they sent me the codes anyways, so I'm gonna see if they work. It does work! Oh, I just want to feel this. This game feels so good right now. I'm so fucking excited to play this. Is there anything else that we need to read? Anything important? Using the device, you agree to the end user license agreement. I know. I have to make sure that I don't touch this with metal, otherwise it'll brick my console, apparently. And for most people, like, let's be clear. I know I'm stalling. I know I'm stalling so much. To be clear, I don't want to give the impression that me buying this means you need to go out and buy this, because I know how much influence that streamers can have. This is not me endorsing that you buy one. I'm buying one because I will most likely have people that want to play this, and as a streamer, it's important to have this sort of stuff. But one, you as a streamer don't need to have this stuff if you don't think you're going to play any of the games. And two, you as a consumer should not support Nintendo in this case. This is overpriced. Their games are overpriced. You should not support them. Don't do what I would do in this case. Let's open this. Plug it in. Set it up. Hopefully there's nothing there that's going to expose anything. I'm gonna check here. Oh, this thing is huge. Okay, I'm gonna bring this into scale, and actually what I'll do, I'm gonna take the grips off of this. I don't have a lot of desk space. I'm trying to work with what I have. It's also not ideal. Also, this isn't charging. Okay, that's a problem. Here we have the Switch OLED. Here is the original Switch. And this... That's crazy. Actually, you know what? You know what I also want to grab? Hang on. My actual Steam Deck OLED. Oh, we're gonna keep this for scale too, because this thing is huge. Holy shit. No, I won't grab this yet. I want to grab the Joy-Cons first. Here's the left Joy-Con. Honestly, pretty good. This actually doesn't cramp too much to hold. Hang on. So if I grab this one, just the sense of like holding, because I have pretty big hands. Like, this kind of sucks to hold. I'm not gonna lie. It's not great. But this actually, I would honestly play with this if I wasn't so stingy and like playing with like controllers. This is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Then let's grab the right one. Yeah, I dig these a lot. These feel great in my hands. People with big hands, you're actually going to like this. Yeah, if you have smaller hands, you probably want to stick to the Switch 1 Joy-Cons if they're compatible. I don't know if they are. So I believe that's the dock. This is, oh, the grip. So this is the old grip. This is the new one. Has the big Nintendo Switch 2 on it. So with these, they should just be lock-in, pretty sturdy grip. Honestly, if you had to stick with this, I don't blame you. It's a pretty nice feel. But supposedly with this, they just lock in. Okay. Yeah, they really do lock in there, huh? Okay. I get it. Man, this thing is huge. And actually, these joysticks feel great. I like it. I like it a lot. So there's that. Your usual like USB cable and stuff. But this charger is... Damn! Okay, that's a lot larger than I thought it was gonna be. But I do like having a separate like charger instead of it being like a fused end. So you can just replace the cable. And then under this should be the dock. And I'm assuming that if I lift this up, I'm going to see the code under it. No, this is the dock. This thing is so massive. I do have a dock. Hang on. So this is the original dock. For scale, it is a little bit bigger, definitely bigger. Width, honestly, they kept it pretty thin. Back here, if we pop this off, I don't know how you're supposed to detach it. Oh, there you go. So I assume this is your intake and this is your exhaust, because there's an actual cooling fan built into this, apparently. Right here, you have USB-C for your power. You have HDMI for your display, and then you have LAN. I'm actually kind of happy that they kept this around. Cool. So there's that. Finally, I know I've been stalling, and I believe it's going to be under this, isn't it? I'm just going to set that aside. But here we are. Oh my god. I wish I had a screen protector for this. I don't. But man, that's honestly a little heavy. I'm kind of surprised. So I'll put this in scale of the Switch OLED. By the way, this is an LCD monitor, so you can kind of see that there are bezels around the edge, which is why I'm saying, like, if you want to get a Switch 2, kind of just wait for the Switch 2 OLED, which I assume they're gonna make at some point. So I have a kickstand right here, which is a lot thinner. I'm kind of surprised about that. I wasn't expecting it to be so thin. There you go. Not that much, but honestly, I don't expect much from Switches anymore. But that's pretty much the Switch 2 in its entirety, which I'm so excited to play Mario Kart World. So fucking excited. I do need to get this turned on. I'm also going to actually, I want to see if there's any fun noise like this other one did. There's no fun, like, first boot up noise. What the heck? I did get a second box. I don't know what's in here. I want to find out. Here's my keys. So, open up. Put up the box. There we go. What is in here? I don't know. Oh, they're amiibo. Right, because oh, right. Nintendo put out some amiibo for Tears of the Kingdom, and I was really excited to see these. So there's Ryu and Tulin, which, God, these actually look really good. Especially Ryu's. Ryu's looks so good. I do have my husband's Sidon. It's supposed to be here. They postponed it until tomorrow, so it'll show up eventually. And then there's the Groudon, not Groudon, sorry. That one's apparently like not releasing with all three of these for some reason, so we'll have to figure that out. But I do want to get this plugged in and like start to get it set up.